to welcome you back to Black Side once again. And tonight we're going to talk about the killing of Breonna Taylor by the Louisville Police Department. On March 13th, the police officers go to Breonna Taylor's home thinking they were looking for a suspect. They enter the home. They are met by gunfire by Kenneth Taylor, her boyfriend, a licensed gun owner who thought they were burglars. They end up shooting Breonna Taylor 8 times. They fired off 20 shots within this apartment. Mrs. Taylor was a licensed EMT professional who was helping people during this COVID-19 virus. She was out there every day as an essential worker, fighting the fight and saving lives. But she ended up losing her life in her home because police officers had the wrong address. This warrant, they said they knocked on the door, but when they looked at the warrant that was given by the judge, it was a no-knock warrant. That means they did not have to knock before entering the apartment. So as what a man would do, Breonna Taylor's strong black man boyfriend, Kenneth Taylor, pulled his gun out and was going to protect his woman with his gun. He shoots at these police officers, which any man would do. And he is filed with a crime of attempted murder against the police officers. I thought the Second Amendment said we had the right to defend ourselves and defend our homes. But it seems when it comes to a black man, you don't have that right. These police officers have to be charged with murder. You just can't execute someone within the premises of their home and get away with it. Now they have lawyer Benjamin Crump, who I don't like, chronic loser. He's on the case, and he's also on Ahmaud Arbery's case. It's representing Mrs. Taylor and her family. This woman did not have to die, and she did not have to die as though she was a fleeing criminal who had committed a heinous crime. Mrs. Taylor's family want justice, and we should want justice for a woman who was living a clean life. Their excuse is that they had seen her car over at some suspect's apartment, and you know how the police can be. They can make something up to make you seem guilty, and like I said, and present it to the media. But there is no way you can present Mrs. Taylor as something other than being a central hero during this crisis. These 3 officers have been put on administrative leave, but that's not good enough for me. They should be charged with manslaughter or attempted murder. And her boyfriend should be released from prison, because if that was a white man, he would probably get the Medal of Freedom, the Nobel Peace Prize for protecting his family. We have renegade police officers all around this country, breaking into apartments, arresting people, killing people, beating up black people all across this nation. And during this crisis, you have seen an uptick of this violence in the black community, if you notice. So we need justice, like her mother said. Her mother, yes, has filed a lawsuit. That's not going to bring her daughter back. But it brings attention to a situation that is happening too frequently in America. This woman is innocent. Her life has been taken away. How many times have you ever seen a white EMT shot down like a dog within her house? Or Becky shot down like a dog within her own prison, her own residence? You never see that. If they had a problem with that white woman, they would have invited her down to the police station and questioned her about, are you associated with this individual? But no, in the darkness of the night, when her and her boyfriend is sleeping in their bed, a no-knock warrant, someone's kicking in your door. So what are you to do other than defend yourself? And how could you go ahead and blow off 20 rounds in a house and not expect something to come back? And I think Kenneth Walker is a hero. I have a lot of respect for that brother. And many of you should have respect for that brother too. The Louisville Police Department has not been giving out a lot of information. And I also want to know about the 9/11 call, because I believe that Breonna made a call to the police. The police officers have changed their story. It seems like they are covering up for these 3 white officers who I would say broke into their home. And Kenneth Walker had a right to defend his house. And we have to understand this. We just cannot sit around and let people disrespect the premises in which we live. This is heartbreaking. Look at this sister. Look at her. Her life has been taken away by these thug police officers who think they Rambo in the hood. The mayor of the city said they will seek justice. We'll see. You know these police officers will be protected by the union. They will have the best attorneys to go against Mrs. Taylor and her family. Well, when will the arrests be made? It has been approximately 2 months since this incident happened on March 13th. You telling me it take an investigation that long? So what they'll do is what they do with many police investigations. They prolonged investigations for 3, 4, 5 months, and hopefully the community forgets about Breonna Taylor. But we are not going to forget about Breonna Taylor. She deserves to be treated fairly. She deserves to have these officers arrested. She deserves to have her day in court. For her murder. And I'm tired of them saying, I'm sorry. These police officers wouldn't have did this in the suburbs. I don't know where Breonna Taylor actually lived, but there's no way in hell, I repeat, they would have did this in the suburbs at Becky's house. In that one instance which they lied and they said they knocked on the door, then we come to find out it was a no-knock warrant. That tells me everything that her boyfriend said was true. Kenneth Walker, when he said he thought it was a burglary going on. And that's why he started shooting. This whole case right here is a scam by the Louisville Police Department, and we must get justice in this case. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video. And if you'd like to donate, go to PayPal, Streamlabs, or